Well, I guess it's time for some more Battlefield. I'm going to go ahead and just guess that you guys want to see some more Vietnam, seeing as it's the most newest kid on the block. Personally, I'm starting to really dislike these games. Quite a lot of my squad mates, teammates, which I usually play with, are getting a bit thin on the ground, and playing with randoms can work sometimes, but mostly it just degenerates into what you're about to see. Um, I'm putting this out there. You can just laugh at how badly we lost this if you want. Yeah, so I'm putting this up for you guys to laugh. Think of me as like some sort of virtual clown. Um, uh, Generally, teams like this are the teams you really don't want to be part of. And it didn't help the fact that the other team was actually really damn good. Oh yeah, I got a friend's request from some random guy. I have no idea who he is. I need to accept that because I said that I would accept all friends' invites to this, so I think I accepted that like just after the match. You don't get to see that. But anyway, judging by how much this team has been failing, well, I've been part of it over the past couple of matches. I just whenever I die and spawn, I'm always like, well, they're bound to be on the crate, and that's why I went straight to the crate there. Also, even though I'm US, I'm like using the AK-47 because screw it. I'm not playing the character right now, just because I've been getting my ass kicked and the M16's pissing me off. So I'm in a flanking position here, doing what I can between weapons. The shallow clip on this game is a bit annoying as well. Yeah, I know you're supposed to like single shot fire with weapons like that, but still, we're having to go down to like pistol is to finish a second guy off. So we generally, I suppose we talk about the game. Generally, when we're talking about this map, it's generally just a complete mess, especially with a team who doesn't know really what they're doing. Your best weapon to use on this map is definitely grenades. You see, both crates are down pretty much instantly. We've got guys running in. I'm going to do what I can to try and take out some dudes around there. I took out two. I'm just going to hope and pray that's enough. What was that? Is it Thompson killed me? Whoever killed me is dead though. Check the scoreboard. It is actually a full game. And I look at my squad mates, and this is kind of demonstrating it. They're both just blindly looking at the crate. I mean, you can. What you do when you disarm a crate, a generally good force of habit to get into, just to practice it if you're not good at doing it, is you hold B. And I don't care if you have to hold the controller differently, just make sure you can look around and at least defend yourself when you're on the crate. Don't just stare at it like it's a box of toys and you're some far out toddler. Anyway, yeah, so I usually try and get back to base as soon as possible, but seeing as that base is generally a clusterfuck, it's probably the best to hold a good team at bay. So I'm just trying to grab as many tickets as possible, which really doesn't work for exactly the example that just happened there. That was just a wasted time. I should have been in position by a crate. Because if you just stay around in the squad spawn, trying to get kills like that, that pretty much happens. You get a kill, someone kills you, they res it, nothing happens. You've just got 30 less seconds to get into position where it matters. And I was just spraying there because I figured he would kill me anyway. I got him low enough. Hopefully squad mate can take him down. No, he just got completely knifed in the face, even though I weakened him for him and just a pistol kill would have killed him. Oh god. This is going to be a very depressing video, I think, as I'm posting this. So, as per usual, I died trying to get to a crate because they're going to arm it. There it is. So I just set it alpha. My god, it's a long way from the crate. I can take one guy down, but not two from two different angles. And crate alpha is going to go down because I really don't think this team's good enough to hold it. There goes Bravo. Do we get Bravo or not? I honestly can't remember whether we get Bravo or not. Usually I review these videos before I commentate on them, but I really didn't think it was worth it. It's probably more funny just to hear my reaction to see the fail that happened here. Oh, was that disarmed? Oh, well, how about that? I guess they must have had one guy on there and three guys disarming. Well, at least I'm like getting a kill between each death I get. I think at this point, I think I'm just trying to stick as close to the crate as possible and just try and get as many kills because I'm expecting to die. Some backup would have been nice. Actually got killed by the guy on the actual crate. So some guy, despite me taking down quite a few, there was a guy just in my face. Surely that's got to be it. I'd be very surprised if we disarm that now. And that's a tank that I was trying to shoot at. So they got a tank in there. That is just definitely not the class that I can use to kill that. I've got to make a try to get to the crate. If I tried to stay there and try and engage some of those guys and flank them, there'd be no way I can get to the crate. And remember guys, the crate's what matters. It's not kills, it's the crate. So obviously they got a tank, so I'm trying to think ahead and thinking, well, judging by what I've seen of my other squad, just looking down there, I've got a sniper. I think there is another guy with an RPG. But either way, I want to be in a position to take that damn thing down. I've got an Uzi for backup, they're not too bad. Random rocket is random. Another thing I'm not too fond about on Vietnam is the fact that everything feels just a lot less smooth. Like a little tiny branch on the floor, you have to jump over it, you can't just run over it. I swear it wasn't that smooth on Battlefield, it just feels so much more clunky and a bit more glitchy. I don't know whether that's because it's just on my hard drive and not from a proper disc, I don't know. Just checking the scoreboard again just to see how many people are actually in this game, because I refuse to believe that we have a full team. Because I'm looking at the crates, I'm looking at how many blue dots are around the crates. There's like literally no one. Charge set at Bravo. Grenade does its job, that's what it's there for, to take people down in cover. That sniper just got me from a mile away. There's nothing I can do about that. I think that's both crates armed. Is it? I can't tell. No, we still got one unarmed, so I guess at this point I figure I'm just gonna try and get as close to the other crate as possible before it gets armed. I have no idea who the hell's firing at me. So at this point, I think my general plan is like before. I'm trying to chat with these guys, and they're not really paying much attention to me. So strategy's just out the window. It's just a case of desperate last stand. I think the crate's armed, and I'll just try and make a beeline to the crate. Oh, it's not armed. Let's try and get there before they arm it. Tank kills me. Typical, just like switch kits, and there's the kit. There's the tank that killed me. Surely they got to arm it now. I mean, there's no presence there. I think that was it armed there. Yes, it's flashing, it's armed. So I might as well try and disarm it. So I go up over here. Oh, what's going on? Oh, fantastic. I'm actually stuck. I wasn't having a good enough match as it was. The game decides to just pin me in here. At this point, I was so depressed and just screwing it. I was just happy to glitch out there and lose the match. Yeah, so obviously we lost. No spoilers there. Now we get to have a quick attack match. As attackers, you're generally, as a lone wolf, better off as an attacker than you are as a defender. However, on this match, it's just the first base is such a mess. You really need team support just to spawn on you, if anything else. And there's your scores, because people have been whining that I haven't been showing the scores recently. And as depressing as it is, there they are. I did try at least. And we got some attackers, some vantage point going on. Do say, by the way, guys, if you want to see some more Vietnam or some old Battlefield, Battlefield 2, Battlefield 1, I do read all the comments, so make sure you put your vote in for what you want to see. Maybe you want to see something that isn't Battlefield. I mean, I've got plenty of other games I can stream that I'm pretty good at, so just make a request and I can see what I can do. Yeah, so I'm thinking, at the moment, this kit was generally just for the little injector thing. Maybe I can raise some fodder and just use the fodder as like a annoyance tactic. Plus the healing kits are really pretty good. So I'm in here now. I tried to make a rush for the crate, but there's people in positions already. I get RPG'd. I mean, come on. What armor was he expecting to encounter up there? So he uses an RPG. That sucks. Clearly there's nothing I can do about that. And now they're all in position. So my plan of just trying to rush to a crate with the health pack and just trying to fend them off, while the fodder just engages and dies, didn't really work. So now I've just got to creep up and up. And judging by what I've seen some really good teams do is they just sit on some ammo crates and just lob grenades down the little hole there. As you can see, the M60 isn't really my cup of tea. It is. It tends to work when it wants to. Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. And now we see the first part of how I was getting infuriated with this team. There's one sniper there, so that's great. Yeah, that's the little hole there. People tend to just throw grenades down there repeatedly, which isn't as unbalanced as it thought, really, because I've always said if they're throwing grenades at you, just throw them back, and that's how weapons are balanced, guys. There's always a counter back, and people generally have to compensate for that. Now, this is a case of how to get around here. I just generally move out slowly, just engaging targets just as I see them, and just slowly moving along. Just clearing shop here. Unfortunately for me, I forgot that they could climb in the rocks up high, so some level 50 just nails me with a better weapon. So that sucks, and from now on in, it's me just shaking my head in despair at these snipers, because these snipers are not really what this team needs right now. I think I try and do it again, but it's not really going to work. I'm just going to get grenaded out. You can't really try the same trick twice on this, especially against a good team. I'm desperately trying to spot that guy, and I'm just getting nothing. A spot would be really nice right now. That sniper running in. It's quite funny. Down he goes. Up he goes. And I'm backing into someone. And was that an explosive of some kind? Yes, it was another RPG. Explosives are your friend on this match. And I'm just trying to res people to try and keep the tickets in play. So I don't even have an ammo box just to spam grenades, which is really useful on this map. So we've got snipers in the back here, and I'm just shaking my head at them, because even if we make a push in the crate and we actually get somewhere, which we probably won't with them there, I mean, it's going to be for nothing, because we've got manpower in our spawn, which obviously cannot see the crate at all. Getting a crap load of heals. For some reason, that guy didn't go down, even though I actually hit him with like half the M60 clip. I'll give him a grenade. There we go. I'm actually pretty damn good with these grenades. I've been practicing on dropping them down behind cover, and it's been working out pretty well. Maybe I should put a montage of that at the end, because I've been getting some decent grenade kills, even if my teams have been sucking over the past couple of days. So I have actually been trying to get a record going. It's been matches like this where I just don't think you guys want to see this type of fail. But if you do, if you like laughing at people failing and dying, at this point I figure, seeing as my bullets aren't killing anybody anyway, I might as well go to armor, sit on a health pack, and do the same tactic, but just with much more of a, oh great, look at that. That happens quite a lot, I think, here. So I've got AK-47 in the spawn point. Snipers are doing a great job of helping that, even though they've probably got the weapons to stop that from happening. Yeah, that's been happening a lot on the regular battlefield as well. You see a team of snipers, and not only is that just stupid to have 3 people on one squad as a sniper, but the thing that a sniper would counter is still in play. I mean, that just makes no sense to me. It's one thing having a team of snipers who are doing nothing else but doing what they do, but having a team of snipers who don't actually do what the snipers are there to do is just, oh, it's really aggravating, and it tends to lead to a lot of quits for me. As you can see, we are getting absolutely manhandled in the spawn right now. These snipers are even dying. Oh great. I really don't know what to say about this, guys. Oh look, more snipers! More snipers. Oh, that guy's an assault. I was just trying to latch myself onto somebody who actually playing the game properly right now. I see a guy there, so I'm like trying to support this guy, do the best I can. I'm like in position, getting ready for him to die. Try and get to us. And this is another example of me just getting annoyed with this game. Like a tiny little branch there is just blocking me. Oh, it turns out it's a whole tree. I'm getting a hell of a lot of squad heal. Yeah, see, if I was an assault class now, I'd just spam grenades to that little area there, and then I could just move on from there. Not going to work, and obviously I can get out spam with grenades because I'm just not the grenadier class, unfortunately. I think we're getting close to the end of the match now. I make one last play, which is sort of alright, and then it's just end. And it really sucks having snipers at the back, because even when they die and they just get counter-sniped or AK-47'd or something, I'm not around to help them because I'm actually trying to make a play on the crates. So my main idea of being a support kit and actually trying to grab some tickets back is just not working because I'm the only one who's actually attacking properly. Long range grenade is long range. Looks like my body armor actually kicked in there for once, so I'm going to sit on my health pack and just try and do what I usually do, just sneaking around the corner and just taking them individually one at a time until I just clear some space for myself. And turns out I got into a pretty good position here, because there's quite a few guys over there who haven't actually seen me. Unfortunately, because I got rid of the Magnum ammo, I'm not really as effective as I could have been. So I'm clearing out some of those guys as much as I can. Going to cover, and I'm finding it's a little bit hard to get into cover, and that's why, because there's a sniper standing in my way. He does have a better gun than me, so I'll just be borrowing that for a second. And it's been a very long time since I've actually sniped with this kit. And they're probably going to be grenading me out presently, so that's pretty much the game. Just switching between kits here, just to try and get as many kills as I can, because I've got nothing better to do. And yeah, it's going to be a grenade fest. That's all they need to do to kill me, and soon they're going to figure it out. And there's the grenade kill. So that's as good as it gets right now when you get crap teams and the other team's good. So yeah, oh yeah, you guys want to see the scoreboard, don't you? Why do you want to see the scoreboard? It's nothing but fail. There's quite a lot of deaths in there. Let's have a look at the scoreboard. I can't actually read that. It looks like 12 to 13. Got ace pin on my team, I guess.